Well, hello, folks, and it's a pleasure to be with you from another TBC live broadcast. This is Stephen Tyrone Cuffey reporting to you for representing the Billion Coin as we know it here in our private society. Okay, this is number 349 live broadcast, 349 live broadcasts to date, and I'll be doing my 350 live broadcast tomorrow. Now, I want to thank all that's here, especially my loved one that's here, has always supported me. Thank you so much, sweetie. And also, as well as Miss Kayla and Kaylin, that's always there too. I want to thank all people in my chat area for being here today. I'm not going to go to each name, but I want to thank all of you for being here, supporting me as a TBCN like yourself. Now, I want to just give you some reminders tomorrow that we know we have 8 sitting button meetings scheduled to tomorrow. Okay, 8. You will see them in your in the blog as we do every Monday morning, early Monday morning. You will see that. Okay, and you know that Mr. Mbe Derek is now doing the English speaking. He started last week, although it turned out it didn't happen on last Monday, but because of YouTube having some issues on Monday, most of the Simba meetings were actually done on this past Tuesday, as you may be aware. So all 10 Simba meetings are now on Mondays. Now, this is an announcement coming from me. I will be starting my broadcast meetings starting right after, this will be tomorrow, right after the send button meeting English done by Mbe Derek. Now, that starts, a lot of you here in the US, you know that always starts, depending on where you are, whether it's 7 o'clock, whether it's 8 or 9 o'clock, or whether it's 10 o'clock. But that's all been moved up as far as US. Also, I want to add that, we changed our time here in the US. We are now on daylight saving time. So we have Pacific daylight time over in the West Coast where Randy Wilson and Scott Thorne lives. We have Central Standard Time in the middle, and we have Eastern Standard Time here on the East Coast. So I mean Eastern Daylight Time. Let me say that again. Pacific Daylight Time, Central Daylight Time, and Eastern Daylight Time. So we're on daylight time. We moved our clock a whole hour. Now, that doesn't necessarily affect the other parts of the world. This is something that's in our region on Earth that we have to do that based on the time clock and how the Earth moves. You see? So anyway, so folks, make sure that you are present at the send button meetings. And remember one thing, folks, just because you're at your send button meeting, and the Bangladesh people are very familiar, because I see people like Mr. Sharif, he's at, and other people at other send button meetings. You can tell, support them, even though you may not understand the language. Support them by putting your name in the chat area, okay? And then if you're there present and you wait, and when they show up the key word, you get an extra. If you are a what? If you are a broadcaster, you'll get another million cookies. Now, if you're not a broadcaster, you get 1,000 extra cookies. So I collect 8 million cookies every week, folks. And I because I support people, not so much for just collecting cookies, but supporting our fellow men and women who are hosts, doing a fine job doing these send button meetings. Okay. And like I said before, I will start right after the MBA does his. I will be doing my broadcast meeting starting back up tomorrow. Okay. Now, I will put the Zoom video meeting link in the broadcasters chat area. If you're not a member of the broadcasters chat area, you have to send me a message and I will send you the link. I make the link about an hour before the send button meeting. Okay. It will be in the broadcasters chat area. Okay. Now, and I want to say again, if you're not a part of that chat area and you are a broadcaster, that broadcasters meeting are just for broadcasters. Okay? Okay? Because I'm the host of that particular meeting. All right, as a lot of you know. All right, now So let's get started. And thank you all for being here. All men and women that's here listening to my actual um, broadcast today. And it's going to be not that long of a broadcast, folks. I'm letting you know that now. Okay. You know, I do broadcasts every single day, and I've done quite a bit, as you know. So I'm going to be a little short today, and now let somebody come on want to say hello or whatever. And Farhan, be just stay for just a minute, sir. I'll be with you in just a moment. Just mute yourself, please. Okay, let's go to the blog. And the first one, merchant fairness during TBC distribution phase. Okay, this is a great blog post here. Okay, and oh gosh, let me go through this. I hadn't seen this one myself. It says merchant fairness during TBC distribution phase. It's showing watermelons here for $3.99, I guess, a pound here. It says we are currently in the distribution phase of TBC and not anywhere near the full economy phase of TBC. Y'all hear that, right? And that says in bold. Let me open that up more. Okay. The TBC 009 wallet wasn't built to do small transactions with only 6 zeros behind the decimal point of a coin that is already worth $8.5 to $9 million per full TBC coin. Future wallets that admin will develop will have double the number of zeros behind the decimal point. 0.000001 TBC is about $8.50 right now, and you can't make it any lower than that right now with only 6 zeros. Okay. It says this, the merchant listing was began on January 11th of this year, as you were in your Cream Cash back office. We started the merchant listing on January 11th, 2019, and currently has 624 merchants right now. I expect that number to double monthly this year. Okay? Merchants have 11 flexible choices on how they want to participate within this listing, including not having to accept TBC as at all as a distributor only. Let me say that again. Let me read that again. Including not having to accept TBC as a distributor only. It is important that we as members understand the timing of where we are today and don't over-expect anything during the distribution phase. Also, always remember that the majority of TBC crinkles to your wallet were not purchased by you. They were distributed to you as part of a cookie rewards program of our distribution phase. In fact, 25,000 crinkle coins were given to you as a gift. Yes, each crinkle is worth about $8.50 right now. But we can't make change for that at this time, as I mentioned earlier in the article. So what to do? It says, so what do you do when the item you want to purchase from a participant merchant costs less than $8.50? Okay, it says here, let's say the merchant sells watermelons at a fixed price of $3.99 and accepts 10% in TBC. You need basically 40 cents in TBC and a $3.59 in cash to buy a single watermelon from this merchant. It says, how should this be handled under the current circumstances? It helps to remember the whole point of this currency is all about having abundance. You should pay the merchant $3.59 in cash, and basically that decimal point, and $8.50 in TBC. Okay? You are happy that you save 40 cents of your cash, and the merchant is happy to receive $8.50 worth of TBC to cover them. The participating merchants are never expected to make change in any way under these circumstances. Things will get down to the single cent once we, now this is, now I'm gonna read this part because this is something that everyone needs to hear this. Things will get down to the single cent once we are in a full economy phase of TBC and have a wallet that can accommodate that. But for now, we are happy to spread abundance and even overpay, like in this example. Okay, just don't go too far and actually discount the value of TBC. Now, I don't think I must just say that we don't want to do that because we had troubles with that in 2017. We don't want to discount our coin, okay? See, clearly the line here has to do with small change that is not possible here at this time of our development. You know, while reading this gives the same, this is the main flavor of what I wanted to talk about today, folks. And I'm gonna stop. I'm not gonna stop here. I'm gonna just keep going. But I'm gonna remember this article that we just went over, okay? Because it's something I want to talk to you about. We just pertain just what their admin is talking about right there. It says we are one global family in TBC. Okay, this was done by Darren Haywood. Excellent job, sir. Okay. All right now. Okay, this is here a new TBC. This is Mr. the leader of the Bangladesh community, Mr. Mizanur. Fine job being on the blog. His video being on the blog again. New TBC merchant adoption in Bangladesh. Excellent job. Okay. And you know, this was my broadcast yesterday. It says let's bring the collective. It says bring the collective willpower of the TBC community to move us forward. I showed you some posts to talk about your will in TBC. And this is just talking about the daylight saving time. I showed this yesterday. Okay. It's just talking about changing time, you know, the time change for people in the US. All right. Okay. Wow, that may mean that may mean here on the East Coast that could be at 12 o'clock when that starts, because I'm 3 hours ahead of Randy on the West Coast. Okay, I already went. Okay, we went through this. Okay, let me talk to you just a minute shortly here. This just bring. I mean, we must be on the same same wavelength, admin and myself, because my thinking was just a little bit what the admin was talking about there. But this is what I want to say to you. We as TBCians have to show patience. That's exactly the word I want to talk about today. Having us as members of TBC having more patience. Because we are in a distribution phase, folks. As it stated in that blog post, we're not in a full economy. Folks, the actual coin in your wallet has not even gotten to the full worth it's going to be. And how are we going to get there? How can we make that coin reach its full worth and we be in a full economy? How? How do admin expect us to do that? Now, a lot of us know the answer to that, right? Well, I'm going to just spell out for you. And I've said it so many times in my broadcast. We have to complete our goal. And what is that goal? That goal is to reach $1 billion members in the Billion Coin. And then, and only then, based on how I understand it, will we actually be in a full economy phase. We are a long way from a full economy phase in the Billion Coin. We're trying to spread abundance right now. So get more people involved, seeing many transactions. As it stated, our wallet is not even meant for small transactions. It's meant for large transactions. But if you're doing, as you know, the rules of large transactions, if you're doing 1,000 or more, the commissioner of TBC just need to be contacted and gives the particulars about that transactions. You can make big transactions. They're not going to stop. They're not in the business to stop you. But you just need permission. So you got to exercise patience even in that as well. So what I'm saying to you, exercise patience in every facet of our Billion Coin. Now, the only thing you need to be moving a little faster in is growing our community, you see? But when I think about exercising patience, I'm talking about those members who I constantly see on Facebook posts about people trying to exchange TBC for BTC, which is Bitcoin. I still see that. And there's nothing in our blog that speaks about that. Nothing. The only thing that speaks in our blog regarding, paying for your 4 grains of gold, which is $10 of your plan for your Cream Cash back office, the admin fee, as they call it, for your Cream Cash back office. That's paid in Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, correct? So y'all know this. But back to what I'm saying here. There are some members that's impatient. They want to find, they're still trying to cash out TBC. You see my point? As if though our coin is worth every penny that's in our wallets. Yes, it's millions of dollars, but it cannot be used on the market yet because it has not been adopted yet. So this blog post is right down the line that I'm speaking of today. And I hadn't even seen this blog post yet. And I'm letting you know that all those, we have some members that function mentally based on we are in an economic phase right now. But we're not in a full economic phase. We are not in an economic phase at all. We are in a distribution phase, folks. It's said at least once, twice a week almost on the blog. So what I'm saying to you is this. Keep having more patience, folks. Focus on building our community. That's where the energy should be spent at. That positive energy that a lot of us have should be spent on building our community like a lot of our leaders are doing. But we got 3.3 and more members, but over a small portion of those members are actually active. And that's why I've been focusing on the mind of many members in TBC and a lot of my broadcasts the past couple of weeks. Because now unless we work on us first, how can we help someone else? So when you get people that's trying to exchange our coin for BTC, which is Bitcoin, or any other coin, and they still put it up on Facebook, I see it every single week. And I know a lot of you see the same thing. Our coin was not to be exchanged for a market-based coin. And people are treating TBC like we're in an economic phase. Now, I admit, I love what our TBCians are doing in Nigeria and other parts of Africa using TBC. I mean, some of them are easy buying cars 100% TBC. Some of their products, electronics and food items, were 100% TBC. Some part TBC, some part their currency. Over in the Philippines, they're doing the same thing. Over in India, with Pratam Kumar, leading Pratam, he's doing the same thing with the merchants, getting the merchants involved, particular with their two-wheeler motorcycles they have. I'm telling you, there's some great things happening. When admin posts those things on the blog and you see those videos about what TBCians are doing, that is showing how we are building. What they're doing is exercising our campaigns, our merchant adoption campaign, our massive growth campaign, and those that's making income or cash flow, not cash out, cash flow in TBC, they are actually exercising those 3 campaigns. But not unless you're active, and no one can make you be active. It has to come within. But we have some people out there. What I'm saying today, folks, we have some people that are not patient. They want to use our coin and our wallet as if though we are in a full economy phase. And we are only in a distribution phase in TBC, folks. So let us exercise patience. That's my word to you today. Exercise patience in developing our TBC economy. Because, folks, we're building our own economy under our own private society and community without any outside help from any agency outside. This is something that's never, to my knowledge, has never been done here on Earth. Nothing that was designed to actually uplift humanity. I haven't seen it till I saw the Billion Coin. So, folks, let us be patient, because we have not even gotten halfway to our billion members, nowhere near halfway. And the only way we're going to get there, we have to build, and build our community. Then you're going to see a full economy. Then you'll be able to use the TBC that's in your wallets for goods and services. Abin has been telling us that in the blog, oh my God, since, seemed like forever since we've been in TBC, since TBC existed. You see? All right. So, Mr. Farhan, you want to say anything, sir?
Hello, sir.
How you doing, sir? It's great to see you, sir.
Fine, sir. Thanks for giving me a chance. You live broadcasting, sir. The TBC is our private public agency. TBC is changing my life, sir.
Excellent, excellent.
TBC have already have a good platform. We are excited to Bitcoin contest, weekly and monthly contest. The new members are also very excited to Bitcoin contest. We are participate. We are win as soon as possible.
And I want to thank you for doing great broadcasts yourself, as well as other people in Bangladesh. Y'all are doing a fine, fine job building your community. I'm impressed by keep bringing on more broadcasters. I'm sure Evan is very pleased on the efforts that y'all showing in the community. Y'all are leading examples of exactly how to build our community. Keep doing it great, because I'm sure Admin is very happy with all of the Bangladesh community. I'm sure that he or she is. Okay?
Okay.
All righty. Thank you so much, Mr. Farhan. Thank you so much, sir, for being there. Keep doing great broadcasts. You're becoming to be a great leader, sir.
Thank you.
All righty. Okay, folks, that's all I had for today, folks, with you. My message to you is that let us exercise patience because we are in a distribution phase, which means we need to be distributing, be distributors, distribute this our coin by making transactions, building our community. That's what we have to do. Okay? Have patience, folks, as we grow our community. I want to thank my lovely wife for being here. Definitely need to talk to you soon. And also I want to say to Caitlin, it's great to have my little ones here watching. And Mr. Mizanor, I didn't know you were here, sir. Thank you so much. Congratulations on your video making the blog once again. Like I said, I'm very, very pleased of the Bangladesh community, what they're doing. Not to say that I'm not pleased about, Pathan community and what the Indian community is doing as well. They're doing y'all are pretty much neck to neck on what y'all doing for the community. And I think y'all doing a fine job. Keep doing what you're doing. They see the vision. See, we have people all over the world that see the vision that we have in the Billion Coin, okay? Okay. Thank you, Christina, and everybody for being here. Thank you all for being here. I see everybody here. Thank you so much for being here and supporting me on my Sunday for here in the U.S. And make sure you support, again, I'm going to just add again, make sure you support our Sin Bun meetings and recognize for those that all understand English, be at my broadcasters meeting tomorrow, okay? Be at our broadcasters meeting tomorrow because we go over some very specific things. We have a discussion among ourselves. So we make sure that we are all on the same page. That's why it's so vital that you would send your broadcasters meetings. And I know Bangladesh, they do theirs too. Any broadcaster, Bangladesh, whoever, anyone that are surely invited to join my broadcasters meeting, which is right after the is done by M-Bank Derek. Randy Wilson would be there. Randy's is that at the meetings. He's just not the host. Admin is done. Randy has done a fine time. He's been host. He used to be host of the broadcasters meeting, but he decided he wanted to give them that. Okay. Y'all have a great day, and I'll see y'all tomorrow for my live broadcast at the same hour that I have my broadcast. Just know that we here in the United States, we are 1 hour early. And those that all you have to do is go to my YouTube channel under Stephen Cuffing and hit that bell and subscribe. That's going to tell you every time I skip 30 minutes to when I start. And that's how some people here found me. Okay? Y'all have a great day. Love you all. Y'all have a great day. Peace, everybody.